Hang on a second. Get my directions here so I can get home. All right, there we go. Come on. All right. Well, if anybody's in here watching, here's the link if you want to come in and join and chat with me. Just on the road, came and visited a friend, so I'm on the road back. Nice little wonderland today. I hit the road probably about 5:45, 6 o'clock. And traveled all the way up to Mansfield. Roads weren't too bad. I mean, if you know how to drive in them, there's some people that just can't drive in this kind of weather, but and I get that totally. Figured I haven't done a live in a while, so I figured, come on and chat with people if anybody wants to come in. Appreciate everybody that does and follows us. Been kind of nasty to try to even get a boat out to do any fishing for sure. And of course, I've had a bad cough for a little while, so it's been hard to go out hunting anymore. So, but it's on the way out for the season, which stinks. But again, without a bug, so maybe next year. I've seen some nice ones this year, just didn't have the opportunity at them. And the ones that I did have opportunities at, I want them to get another year in. So if they made it through, hopefully get a good chance at something next year. But today is the fishing for the Winter Blues live stream tournament. Stinks for ended up cutting loose and didn't get to finish the run. But I never really fished in winter before, and Dad decided he didn't want to continue with it, and I didn't want to do it alone. This was a partner thing for me, wanted a buddy to fish with to do it. But I mean, it is what it is. And it did get a pretty good buck this year. Hey, I'd take a chance at that. The one he got, the gosh, I haven't hunted in probably 4 years. I mean, it's like once you get back into the swing of it, it's like riding a bike. But you know, doing the whole camera work again, that's what takes the practice is working the cameras and getting everything in the view when you're trying to take your shot, and then working with a new bow this year. Um, that's why I missed the shot on the one I did get. But maybe get some more practice in. We'll do better in the future. That's all we can ask for. Shit. Thanks for telling me. Man, the lights around here stink. I was stuck at one light. It is actually in Newark. It the opposite side turned green. Mine never did turn, and it went back across traffic again. It's like I got screwed out of a light. Crazy times. So hopefully everybody did okay over the holidays. That's why I called it holiday hangover, because holidays can be very stressful on people for sure. I made it through. I don't know if it was unscathed or not. Hey, babe, you can always jump in here if you want. Hit that link up there and you can join in and talk to me. I know you were busy doing some stuff, but you can still talk. Oh, boy. I have no traffic. Road is all mine. No, you don't have to be on the video. All you got to do is just have yourself, the video turned off. I can keep it on this screen here, the me on the road. You don't have to be on it. That's the movie magic that we have here. Bumpity bumpity chimney Christmas. Uh, Now that this is over today, trying to figure out what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. Thinking about taking the wifey out, because our first date anniversary was New Year's Eve, and of course the first snowstorm hit and it kind of got nasty. So yeah, we kind of postponed it and hopefully need to do this today. So last 24 hours. It's been, kind of interesting. His wife was involved in a vehicle accident yesterday. She's fine. Somebody just happened to pull out in front of her and kind of took out some of the driver's side front end and some of the paneling there. Uh, all I can safely say is at least it wasn't my car. So thank you, babe, for taking your car. And she hasn't popped up yet saying she was coming in, so I don't know what she's doing. Probably getting the kid ready, prepared. He's probably driving her nuts already this morning. All right, sorry about that. My mother called. You know how that can get. All right, I am going to send the thing in a post again. It's barely. There we go. All right, Aim, there it is again. View. There's the link. It should. And I should get a notification in the guest area, and I should be able to let you in. Callie's got the golden gates, and we've got the blue gate. One thing I will say about our state is we have some of the prettiest tiny towns. One thing I want to do this coming season is getting Parker on the boat a lot more. Hopefully, he will be mindful and listen and not act silly. I mean, doing stuff he's not supposed to do. Because I've heard horror stories about when kids get on boats and they fall over or fell in and all that kind of stuff. So I don't want anything like that to happen with him. Because sometimes he has problems listening, and he gets frustrated and he starts yelling and screaming, and he's not gaining his way, and he doesn't know any better that I know what's best for him when it comes to being safety and everything, and he doesn't get. But I want to take him catfishing so he can get his first catfish. He still wants to take his tiny rod. I'm like, well, if you let you use the big one, you can catch big fish. Why? He's like, well, I don't want to catch big fish. I want to catch little fish. Do I take it it's still not working? Because I still don't see her coming in here. Come on, get out of there. And how about the Buckeye game last night? Oh my goodness, for any of the Buckeye fans out there. It's freaking crazy that game. It was take 10 years off of your life. Oh, there we go. Yeah. There she goes. There she's there.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. It didn't give me the mic option, so I was wondering.
Yeah, no worries. Now,
What'd
if
your
I
mom
can
want?
get just what's going
Usual
on.
talk.
Like,
Mm.
yeah. She's
Yeah, I was
like,
checking to see
oh,
if
I
the.
thought,
Go ahead.
oh, nothing. I was trying to figure out the my camera layout so I can get the.
You still in
There we
Mansfield?
go. No, I went through Bellevue.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was trying to see if the place where our car is at is open today, but they're not open on Saturday, so they'll be open on Monday. I'll call them, let them know the car's
Yep.
there.
And I was telling apparently probably just you, the one viewer, that you had an incident yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, it was me. Somebody,
Yeah,
somebody's being a grumpy butt already.
well, I said that too, that you're probably having to deal with him.
Well, the donuts, ouch, just kicked that phone. Ouch. The donuts that I got, from Aldi or whatever, the powder ones, he's
Mm,
like, they're wet. And I'm like, no, they're not wet. He wouldn't eat them. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll just give them to the other kids. So he got his chocolate milk and he's in his room.
they're probably just glazed, aren't they?
No, they're powdered, but they stick together and I don't know. I've never, but they were wet. And I thought it was from my hand from washing dishes, but it wasn't. They were just like that. So I was like, here, pick them out yourself. He's like, no. Like, all right.
All right, well, and I did talk to Mom about watching him today.
Yeah,
He's
and
like, yeah, it's like, oh yeah, just don't make it all day. Usual response. It's like,
usually.
well, maybe he can, sleep over. It's like, well, it's going to be hot in here. I don't know if he'd like that or not. I'm like, he can
No, she
sleep in
acts
his
like it's
underwear.
she acts like it's 5 degrees outside. It's
Yeah,
only been
well,
done
I
that
know they're,
long.
well, yeah, if it reaches probably in the teens, my mom cranks up the wood
90.
burner up to like, yeah,
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Nobody. She needs to get some meat on her bones. She'd freeze in our house.
probably.
68. Yeah, I don't want to pay. Well, they don't have. It's not run by electric, so they don't have to worry about their electric bill. I guess it doesn't affect that, does it? With the wood burner.
It's no, it's just regular, wood fire, and it blows it through the ducts.
So instead of them having a regular furnace, they just have a furnace,
They
but
they
it's.
have a regular furnace too, which runs off of geothermal.
But then what's the wood burner for?
Just extra heat, so they don't have to use the electric.
Oh, at least it doesn't make the house. That's the only thing I hate about your old house. That it smelled like wood. Like ugh. I mean, I love the smell of fireplace wood, but not on your clothes. My God, Copper's got the big bone. Bailey had it and he didn't want it, so now Copper's playing with it, carrying it around like you. God. Yeah, I got the dishes done and I gotta get my paper done tonight too. Well, it's due by tomorrow at midnight. Won't take very
And what
long
do
to
you
write
have
it.
to do?
Write something about myself, like a something that happened to me.
Well, you definitely got something to write about now.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna write about that. I was gonna write about when I was a little girl. Um, what happened to me when I wanted to go over to the neighbors and go in the sprinkler. But I'll tell you more about that later. Yeah, I got in trouble for that. I didn't. I know my dad told me if he didn't love me so much, he'd beat my ass. He was just glad that I wasn't missing. He thought I was missing.
Mm,
So I'm gonna write about that one. There's a couple incidents I wrote down ideas she gave us. It has to be in a MLA, MRA, MLA format or something like that. I have to look that up. I'm like, oh my God, I don't know what that even means.
yeah, I had to. Shoot, I had a book at one time that showed you all the forms I had, how to write them in.
Yeah, but she said they gave
But
us a thing for Purdue University. It's called the OWL, and you can go in there and look at
yeah,
it. It shows you the form. So I'm just gonna work on that. So that's probably what I'll work on tomorrow. It won't take me long. I already know what I'm
did they
writing. It's
tell you how
just
many? Did they tell you
has
how
to be
many
two.
words?
No, it just has to be 2 to 4, at least 2 to 4 pages. So, and like I said, when you put it in the format, it probably spaces it out enough to where you, I don't know, I have to look and see. Yeah, she's a fun professor. I like her. So the class, as long as I do my work, it should be fine. Like you said, the papers, if you ever need help, ask her, ask her, ask her. She doesn't mind helping. Um,
Still there?
yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me? I'm here.
No, I can't. Hang on. It stopped going through my car and started going through the phone. Hang on. That's weird. I don't know why my. Hello? It says it's going through the car. Are you there? Why am I having so many problems today? It says the audio is going through the car. Hey, say something. Hey, no.
No, Bailey.
Hello?
All right. Can you hear me?
No, I can't. That is weird. Why is it going through the? It says it's going through the car, but it's not going through the car. And I can barely even hear you. Probably because I don't have it on speaker. Hello? Go figure. Nothing but technical difficulties for me. Permanently. I can't get anything to work today. Hopefully everybody is out and enjoying their day today. As I'm out here having as much fun as I could possibly have. Can't wait for the weather to turn around for springtime and start going out again. The plan is I will be at the Catfish Conference this year. I have been the last two, so I might actually go live going down to it. That'll be fun. And this year, I think Amy will be with me along with Parker. Hopefully next year we can get Parker nominated for the Youth Angler of the Year. That'd be kind of fun. I like to see his eyes light up when he gets nominated. Maybe I can try to find up a cool nickname for him. Since some of them do. Action Jackson and some of the other guys. It'd be cool if I could find a cool nickname for him. But I don't know. Maybe you guys can help me out with that. Through that in a comment. at least we're getting back to my native area. So at least I know where I'm at now. What's that say? Hopefully everybody's doing okay and safe during the Winter Blues tournament today. Some of the guys are in there, especially the ones around here local. Last I seen Catch Fish with us was scheduled to be in there, so hopefully they're all right, safe. I know I've never tried to, I still consider myself a very rookie boating person. I mean, I've only done it for a couple of years now. I've only been on a river once by myself on the Kingdom when I was doing the Bunking for Biggins tournament. And yeah, I mean, that was interesting. I wouldn't mind trying to go down this Kingdom again and just do some right there, maybe just sit up on some structure, try to see if I could get a flathead. Still, that's my thing is I want to get my first natural flathead. You know, I haven't caught one yet. When I say natural, unfortunately, I didn't have a boat and I wanted to do tournament stuff. So of course, at one point or another, I went to a pay lake and I caught a flathead on a pay lake. It was like a little, probably like an 8 pounder, I think is what it was. And that's the only one I've ever caught. So that's one thing I'd like to do is be able to catch a flathead. So there's hoping maybe sometime soon. I know it's not easy and everything else like that. So it's just, gotta keep working at it. So I mean, if I go back to this kingdom and set up on some structure or whatever like that, maybe I'll be able to hook into one eventually. I like to do some tournaments this year, some of the local ones instead. Since they're changing, the structure to the live fishing tournament, probably not going to participate in that this coming year since I got paid for it this time, and I'm strapped most of the time anyway. So I mean, maybe I'll be able to do some maybe local ones if they're cheap enough, but find somebody to do some fishing with me. That's one thing also I like to do this year is to be able to get out more with some of the friends. I mean, I did a lot with Ed this year. The most I've done in a long time, and I enjoyed the hell out of it. I like fishing with Ed. I think I can't speak for him, but I think we enjoy fishing with each other. I mean, there's sometimes you're good friends with somebody, but then you hang around them for a longer period of time. Sometimes you can annoy each other, but I think we get along well. I think we mesh well. I mean, even when we were doing the tournaments, I know we never won any, but I mean, I think we worked good together. I mean, as when it came to like just getting the fish in, each other helping with netting and everything. I think we meshed well. We worked good together. I mean, that's my opinion. You may have a different opinion, or even people out there. Because I mean, I've never really done tournaments before. This was my first experience with doing tournaments. Ed's done tournaments before. I think he's fished with his cousin Matt, and he's probably got other friends he's done it with. But
I think, honestly, for not being known primarily around the YouTube universe, I think we showed up and did better than I expected we did. I mean, at one point, we were ranked second. Now, if we would have been able to stay connected and do more into the end of the stuff, who knows where we would have been. But I mean, I get it. Things come up, can't do it. I got stuck in the stupid water the one time, and I couldn't figure out what was going on with my boat. So, I mean, if I can get on the water with my boat and make it move, Ed doesn't. He's out, and we're not going on his. Well, it kind of threw a monkey wrench in and everything. So it is what it is. I mean, but I appreciate the fact that I was able to participate in the live fishing tournament, and that we showed up. We produced, and we entertained, and I got to at least talk and see, I didn't get to meet. Well, I stumped the dog, Duncan, of course. Now, I don't know why nothing is going through my car. Oh, hang on. All right. Why is it kick from studio? I'm hitting her name. And if you're trying to get in here, get out and try to get back in again because it's not letting me add you in here. I don't know what's up with that. Reminds me, if I gotta go get something, I've got to get the watch, which I have in the glove box. All right, morning, everybody. There we go.
Now can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Hear you.
I can't hear you though. I don't know what's up with this microphone stuff.
I'll just text you.
Yeah, for whatever reason, it says it's going through the car, but it's not going through the car. And oh, looky there, we got a nice accident right here in front of me. All right, well, I gotta get out of the road. All right. Hang on a second, guys. I'm going to call my wife here real quick so she can get her order. All right. Got her ordered. They don't even have any real donuts right now. They had recalls on the donut hole makers or something. They don't have any regular donuts. Interesting. Let me get out of here and get back in.
All right. And there's the cops there, so let's go this way. There gotta be a way around it. All right. If anything, Aim, if you're in here watching, try to get back in. I turned everything off and turned it back on, so let's see if it's in here again. Oh, somebody got T-boned pretty good. Oh my goodness, and it was a school transportation vehicle. Hopefully there wasn't anybody on board because they got slammed in the side. That sounds familiar because that happened yesterday. Lovely town of Mount Vernon. All right, now see if we can get. There we
Can
go. I hear something coming out of you.
you hear me?
Yep.
That
All
was
right.
weird.
Well, the problem is now is there was a recall done on like the donut making apparatus for Dunkin', so they only had cake donuts. So I was like, I just got donut holes instead.
Oh, that's
So
fine.
he can survive with that.
Yeah, that's fine. Did they have my hoopie pie one or they didn't?
Yes, they did.
Oh, okay. That's funny because they don't make them there at Dunkin' at all. They make
I'm
them like
just
the other. That's all right. No, that's fine. Guy's like, he ain't gonna eat the donuts. Might as well get him because you don't be mad if you don't get him a donut. Yeah, the old man came across. Well, earlier Todd came over and knocked on the
who?
door. Todd, the friend that's with Mike and Brenda next door. The old man helped us move our stuff in the house.
Oh yeah.
He came over. I guess was offering to shuffle, but I didn't answer the door because he got up.
Yeah.
And then the old man came over across the street and did a snowblower and get our driveway sidewalk. I was like, you didn't have to do that. I was getting ready to go out and I was getting ready to get dressed to go out and shovel, but I was like, okay, bless his heart.
Yeah, we got a nice little community over there.
Yeah, we do. We watch out for each other.
Yeah. Got to get some gas so the stupid thing will work.
Yeah, I know.
All right. So what do you want to do today?
I don't know. I like to go
I don't
see
know.
a
I'd like to go see
movie or
a year.
Huh?
I said I like to go see
So
a
I like to go
movie.
see a movie.
What?
I don't know. I have to
I
see
don't
what's
know.
on.
I have to see what's on.
The only ones that even look good to me are Moana 2, and that's about it. There's nothing
Yeah.
else really
Yeah.
that's even
I mean,
out.
you don't have to go to
You
the
don't
movie.
have to go
That's
to
going
it.
to be
Yeah,
on
that's
Disney
what
soon
it is
anyway.
anyway.
I couldn't tell you when it's coming out. Hey, whoever's out there.
It doesn't show me anybody
Show me
online.
anybody online.
Hopefully you had a great holiday. I've barely made it through mine.
Yeah, and then the
Yeah,
first
and
of
then
the year
the
not
first
coming out.
year coming up.
Huh?
So the first of the year's
The
not
first
starting
year's
out
not starting out
$2,000.
$2,000.
No. Garage door spring taking it, busting, and Amy getting in a car accident yesterday. And of course, Mom's like saying, "Well, you got all these expenses now. You can't be going out and spending any money."
Whatever.
Whatever.
Well, the
Well,
car,
the car,
we don't have to worry
we
about
don't have
that.
to worry about that.
That should be
I
paid
should
for,
be
but we'll
paid
see.
for. We'll pay.
Yeah, I have to see.
And then the spring, it
In the
has to be
spring,
done.
it
We need a
has to be
garage
done. We
door.
need a garage door.
Yeah, I know. Especially if I want to take my boat out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be anytime soon for the way this weather looks.
No.
I'm telling you right now, though, I really need. I don't need, but I really would like to see you get out and fish more with me.
I know, but
I'm sure the
fishing's
people.
boring.
No, it's not boring.
It is. You just sit there and
You just
wait,
sit there and
wait,
wait.
I don't know. I mean, it's nice to be out in
It's
the
nice to be
water,
out
but
in
I
the
just don't like the fish.
If we had more people on here, I think they would enjoy to see you out there.
I don't know.
Gotta have that. That way we can have, maybe we'll get nominated for the dynamic duo, or you could get female angler of the year. That'd be awesome to see.
Yeah, female
Yeah,
angler who
female
drops
angler who
fish.
drops fish.
We mean drops fish.
Well, I'm just saying, I probably wouldn't be able to get much anyway, or
much
I don't like to touch them.
I don't like to
And I get
Get
some
you
big
a 30
catfish, you'd have to pull it off.
Get a 30-pounder in your arms. Yeah, you're gonna have to touch it.
Yeah, no. What I got you for?
Yeah.
I wonder why I can't see who's in the chat.
Because they're not saying anything.
No, I mean, I can't even see.
I can't even see. Yeah.
I can't see anything. It just has
I mean,
me because I'm in the show, and that's
I'm in the
it.
show, and that's it.
Yeah, I know. That's the way it goes. Unfortunately, you really can't. You can never see the chat. Only the host can see the chat. That was the one thing I was. Yeah, that was the one thing when we were doing the live stream tournaments was always messed up, because if somebody was saying something to me and Ed, well, we never see it. And I mean, sometimes the volume isn't the greatest when we're hearing it. They can be, the host can say that somebody said something to us, and sometimes we can miss it because,
Yeah, makes sense.
Makes sense.
I mean, that was the only downfall to it. I mean,
Good booker.
I enjoyed doing the tournaments. I thought it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we did, I think we represented well.
You guys did good.
It's
It's
just
like I said, it's not fair that
it's
people
not
down
fair
in
that
Tennessee or wherever it's warmer, they get better chances of catching bigger fish or whatever.
Well,
The way I look at it, you start
especially
something,
when
you
it comes
finish it.
to, especially when it comes to this time of year.
Right. But you guys knew that
I
going
mean-
into it too.
Oh, I knew that. And well, the thing was, Ed was like, during this time period, he was like, oh yeah, well, we got the enclosure, we can go down the Ohio River, and he's got the heater in his pontoon, so we would do that. But then he didn't want to do it anymore, so then I was like, oh well, there's not much more to that then. So
right.
And
The way I look at it is, if you start something,
something,
you need to finish it, regardless of who you
regardless
are. If don't, then don't commit to it.
Well, I mean, maybe that's the thing. I don't know. I mean, it could be personal
Well,
stuff.
I know that, but
I
he
know
should at
that,
least explain that to you as well. I mean, that's just being common courtesy.
courtesy.
I mean, he don't have to
You
explain
don't have to
everything.
explain
Just say, hey,
everything. Just say,
unfortunately,
hey,
things
unfortunately,
come up. I can't commit to it. I need to back out. But he just leaves you hanging, and that's not, to me, that's not very right.
Not very right.
Yeah, well, such is life. I mean, I wouldn't mind trying to do it next year. They dropped down to 9 tournaments, but I don't know if they're cutting back into like quitting in like November-ish and not going into the December. Because I mean, let's face it, I think
That's too much.
they're for it.
How many did they have this year?
Because I mean, because they're doing a tournament right now.
Yeah, how many did they have this year? Oh, you there? Frozen.
There we go. You still there? Hello? Yeah, I know it froze up. It's just what happens when you're driving around. You get that lovely. Are you there?
I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, it froze
Yeah,
up.
that's why. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you're driving around. You get those areas that don't.
Yeah, coming from Mount Vernon, that's like hit or miss.
Yeah, unfortunately. Now, one thing I would like to do, and hopefully he'll mind, is I definitely want to take Parker out. That's why I was hoping you'd go out too, so we could just make a whole family thing out of it.
Yeah.
And I want to see if we can get him nominated for Youth Angler of the Year next year.
Yeah, that'd be cute.
I'd like to see if I can find some kind of cool nickname to go along with him. There's one kid that gets nominated every year, and his name is Action Jackson. That's what they call him.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, I've got to think of something cool that we can call Parker, but I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
It's so
Trying
funny
to.
though. I told him I wanted to get him out there this year, so we can. He's like, oh, I'm going to take it. Wants to take his little rod. It's like, oh
Mhm.
no, let's use some of the big rod. It's like, no, I want my little one. It's like, well, you need the big rod so you can catch the big fish. It's like, but I don't want to catch the big fish. I want to catch the little fish.
Oh, jeez. I wonder how many pounds that one that Marianne and Anna got him hold.
Oh, I mean, you could put whatever line is on it, but it just depends on the reel how much how much line you can put on it. But
Right.
usually I put 20-pound on, and it's probably got maybe 4 to 8, maybe 4 to 6. So it's probably not much. But I mean, if he's fishing the way I usually fish, he'll need a little bit heavier line to do stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
be cool to get him on Hoover and have him catch a 20-pound fish that's bigger than he is.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of times they have to keep the rod to the rod holder. They just crank it, until it gets close, and then they.
Hi.
Did you happen to see the short video I put out? I think it was earlier this week or last week.
No, I haven't been on YouTube till now.
Yeah, I put one out when I was driving around on campus. There was a nice little snow flurry going through, and I took a video of the big monument with the snow going by. It's kind of pretty.
Mm. I'm laying here with the dog and I'm blowing on his face and he's wandering around. He's funny.
So I'm just curious, anybody who's out there and who has watched us in the past, is there anything that you would like to see more out of when it comes to us. When it comes to us doing our videos, anything special. I would like to see, see what other people would like to see. What I do want to try to get another camera so I can have a chest mount view,
No.
and I want to get the mic. What do you think of that, babe?
Yes. A new camera. You
Yeah,
just got
and,
I thought you just got a new camera not too long ago at Best Buy.
yeah, that's what I'm using right now. I wanted a secondary one so I can put it on my chest while they can
Oh,
have
well,
a
I thought
different
you
view.
had two cameras.
Yeah, remember, and that rainstorm destroyed the other one because
Oh,
it
well,
was an older one that didn't have any rain protection.
Oh, got you. Yeah. Well, one thing at a time.
So, oh, I get that.
Everybody uses those little mics now.
Yeah,
People on TikTok and everything.
yeah. Well, I sent you that link. You probably don't have it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I still have it.
I don't think it was that expensive.
No, not at
Because I
all.
mean, let's face it. When I've got my back to the camera, sometimes some of the audio can get faded in and out sometimes. So,
Yeah.
since got somebody in here viewing right now, I'll ask them if they've seen any of our previous. Okay, well they dropped out again.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Oh, I know. I just like to be able to, get some feedback. I want to gain some viewers here. Last time I looked, I'm up to the 699. So
Wonder what they're putting in that building right there on the right. They got all new
what, the old bank?
windows. Yeah, they're got new windows in there, and
It's hard to tell. That used to be Old Park National Bank.
yeah, now they're right there.
I said this earlier, and I don't even know if you heard it, but in Ohio, we get like some of the prettiest small towns.
Oh yeah,
I mean, Utica, like, it's, you drive through it for 30 seconds, it's gone. But I mean, it's, the downtown area is pretty. I mean,
yeah. The homes and the buildings.
Bellevue, when I went through it, it's, small little pretty town.
Too bad they can't get a grocery store back in there.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I think the times of the stop and,
Yeah.
stop, pop, mom,
Well, hell, they're
stores like
starting to close other stores now. Macy's is closing. Some of the Kohl's are closing. I'm like, pretty soon you won't have a store to even shop in. I hate that. I don't mind online shopping, but I'd rather go in and look at my product, pick it out.
yeah, you want your hands on it.
No, I'm just saying, I want to be able to look at it, and you look at things
Well,
online and be like, oh, that's nice. But then if you look at it in person, you're like, oh, that doesn't look very nice. Or,
and that was, I mean, especially when it came to like the advantages of going to the catfish conference. This is one thing that Keith, who was catfishing and stuff, he was, because they asked him what was even, what he liked about the catfish conference is the fact that you could come there, you could get the products in your hands and feel it, and like, just, because ordering stuff online, you look at it, you don't get to feel it, see what it feels like, or how it feels in your hands, or turn, the reels, and being able to turn them and see how they feel in your, it's all,
right. And then if you don't
cosmetic,
like
and
it,
you
you have
look
to
at it
send it
online.
back.
Yeah. So I mean, hopefully, I mean, especially since this is your first time going to the conference, if you're going this year, you planning on, right?
Yeah, I requested the day off. Just got to wait till see. I usually know about a
So I
week
can't,
before.
okay, everybody, I'm sorry, I can't make a parody this year about running away and leaving the wife behind.
Yeah. It's that Parker will enjoy it too.
Yeah, I I just wonder how into fishing he's going to be. I mean, it was cute
Well, he's still
when
young.
I get it, but I mean, I'm sorry, the that one video. Oh my God, it's
Oh, at
like
the old house. Oh,
funny,
fishing.
funny slash like hysterical. You know, it's like cute slash hysterical. Where you going? I'm going fishing.
And I'm going. He says fishing. I'm going fishing. No, come on, go fishing. Yeah, that is the cutest little video ever. You're so little. He's only 2 years old. Not even quite two, I think.
Oh, he
Yeah.
had to at least be a 3, wasn't he?
No, he was 2 because I don't know. I have to see what date is on there. Between 2 and 3.
Yeah, I gotta put him on the scale and see what he's weighing right now. Then check that life preserver that I've got and see if he's.
Well, when I did that thing for the research for work, I had to call the doctor's office to get his weight. I think they said he was 50. I'll have to look at the email. I think he was 50 some pounds.
Yeah, because I think he might be too old for that life vest that's up there.
Yeah, we can always get another one, try to sell it. Oh,
That's the only thing I worry about him when it comes to doing the fishing is if he's going to listen to me when he's on the boat, because I don't want anything to happen to him while he's out there.
right. We just got to take him out a couple times and see how he does, and
I know.
he gets his
It's just,
little fits.
yeah, well, I guess all kids do that, but still, it's. Ugh.
Hold on a minute. I gotta go check on the cat.
Check on the cat. Usually, don't cats.
Get down.
Usually, you don't have to check on a cat.
She's went in the closet. I got her. I got her. Mama D. Yeah, get Mama D. Yeah, she was on the back of the dresser, and then I've seen her go in the closet, and I'm like, oh no, you don't need in there. Copper, here's your bone. Come here. Here, come on. Come on.
I'm so ready to go back out.
Yeah.
Sorry. I know you'll be like, yeah, I'm stuck with the kids again.
Yeah, well, they won't be here much longer, so it don't matter.
Oh, I know, but still.
Yeah.
Got to start doing some of that, putting some of this stuff up too. Getting that ready so you're not.
Oh, I know. Gotta pack their stuff. But you're almost home.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Trying to see where you're at. Okay, I know where you're at.
Right before St. Louisville Bridge.
Yeah.
And there goes a dog just running out, getting ready to chase a snow plow.
Hmm.
That's a ballsy dog.
Well, Copper, when I took Bailey out a little bit ago,
Oh,
I had
God,
the
he
door
got out
shut.
again.
Yeah, he got out. He just ran over to the house, ran to the snow, ran back, and came right back to the house. So he's going to be one of them dogs. He's going to listen. Because I said, come on, come back. He just wanted to play in the snow is what he wanted to do. So he ran out
That's
to
fine.
the right straight down the middle, and then he came right, went over to the right to the fence, and then he came right back. I was like, you little stinker. And he came right back. I said, come back. Come here. I said, I'm not chasing you. Here you come. You like the snow, don't you? You're a booger.
No,
All right, well, I'll
the
see you when
one
you
was.
get home.
All right.
All right, bye.
All right. I do have a view. Well, I did. Maybe I'll have to put a poll up or something. I just want to hear what some people want to see more out of the videos. I'm just very curious. I'd like to know what I can improve on. It's the only way you get better is by improving. So I know I want to do some audio. I want to get a mic. I want to get an extra camera. I want to try to get out more with friends this year. Hopefully we'll be able to get out with Ed some more this year. Enjoy going out with Ed. It's fun. maybe get out on mine some. Most of the time, we always took his pontoon, which I mean, I get is, it's bigger, it's more comfortable, more space. But, I also don't want to be, the guy that's like, you know, expecting him to take his all the time. And I told him that we'd take mine anytime. But, granted, mine's a little bit more compact. He's got the enclosure. I have an enclosure, but it's not the same. I mean, let's face it, his is built for comfort. Mine's built for, this, I don't know what it's built for, but it's a boat. I get through it. Oh my gosh, guys. I just hope I have just as good a year this year as I did this previous year. I mean, not everybody can say that they broke their PB 3 times in one sitting with, you know, 24, 30, then a 32-pound fish. I mean, that was just an awesome night. I will remember that night forever. That was awesome. And poor Ed only caught a single channel, but hey, he's the one that started it. He started the ball rolling. So this whole season was a team effort, and I appreciate everything that he's done for me this year. Helping me with my boat and all the stuff we've done together, fishing wise and everything. I can't thank him enough because I mean, gosh, we've been friends since what 97 or 98, something like that. And so I mean, he's a brother to me. I don't have any siblings, so I look to him like a brother. And it stinks, in the previous years prior to that, we had our issues and didn't talk very much, That's, and when we started doing the whole hunting video stuff or whatever, I wanted to do certain things, but he only wanted to do certain other things, and that's conflicts of interest came up, and that's where we just had our problems. But now, now that it's just strictly YouTube stuff, I'm doing this all for fun. I'm not looking to, for money or anything like that. If it happens, it happens, and I'm thankful for it. Now that I've gotten in here enough where I can do I can do the super chat stuff. I can have the memberships now. So I mean, if anybody's ever interested in that, they can get the memberships. They can they will get earlier access to all the videos. I might even do some just membership ones, depending on how things go later on. If we ever get anybody, but yeah, we'll see how things go. I mean, time will tell. It's, I mean, I enjoy doing the videos. I enjoy talking to people. It's just the waiting game now. See how everything goes. Because I mean, right now it's kind of I don't want to say like a dead period. I mean, I can still go out hunting, but it's really later in the season at this point. And the way my my coughing and chest congestion I've had over the last couple of months has been in and out. I'm probably not going to take the chance. I mean, I can hunt next season. There's nothing wrong with it. I can always hunt another day. So no sense of, chancing my health or anything like that. When I was a teenager, 20 years old, and I can didn't have to worry about anything, you're feel invincible. Now, I got a little guy that that needs me, and the wife that does too. So I got to look out for everything. So, but yes, if anything, just if you have any suggestions that things you would like to see in the future, video wise, or uh, something you want to see in the videos, or any suggestions to make these things better, by all means, throw it out there. I love to hear from people. You know, construction criticism is always appreciated, because that's the only way we get better. But yeah, of course, always hit the thumbs up, like, subscribe. And again, like I said, there's we do have the memberships program out there now. Try to make it very cheap, because again, I don't know how many people actually do that or not, but I wanted to throw that out there, just give the people the options, and it'll give them a chance to get access to the videos earlier. But since I am almost home, I think I will cut this one out. I appreciate anybody who come by and stopped and seen me earlier, and anybody who visits this after the fact. Hi, whoever just popped in here. But if anything, I appreciate everybody's come by. See you the next time we go out or come back online. Thanks.